Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy FIFA Wonder HD, welcoming you to another Informed Player Review. And as you can see, we'll be looking at the 82 rated French right midfielder, that is Payet, with his Super Inform card. And as you can see, he banged in 11 goals in 8 games, which is a pretty phenomenal record, so I was very pleased with him. But before we get into the main block of the review, I'd like to give a massive shout out, as always, to myfootcoins.com. Please go check them out in the link below. So, Payet and his Super Inform card, what did I think? Well, as you can see by the amount of goals he scored, he was a very, very clinical finisher. I really enjoyed his finishing on this card. I thought it was very, very good, very sharp. Just really banged anything home in the box, and did all right with some really good long shots just outside. His pace is another massive pro. Obviously, it always has been. Combine that with his low center of gravity, his good dribbling, great ball control, just means that he's very hard to knock off the ball. He's so fast that he isn't around for long, so the defenders don't have much of a chance to put a tackle in anyway. But if they do, he's got decent strength with 71 strength, he's got the 90 agility, the low centre of gravity, and the fantastic ball control and dribbling that just mean he's a bit of a nightmare to get the ball off in all honesty. And you will frustrate your opponents a lot with this guy because, like I said, the pace, the dribbling just means that you'll be able to dance past a lot of defenders with absolute ease and have great fun doing it, which will then create the opportunities to sort of use his really, really good finishing, considering how cheap this Super Inform card is. 85 finishing on someone that you're probably going to play right wing or right forward is pretty good, especially when you add up all the other key attributes that he does have, which includes a 4-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. The weak foot, as you can see in this, he's slightly off balance, takes it on his weak foot, and still bangs it home past the goalkeeper. It wasn't really a chance, just come out of nothing, but he still put it away, and I think that's a sign of a really good attacking player with Ultimate Team. Someone who can score the good goals, but also score the little half chances as well. Another pro is his passing. Now this for me made it a bit of a dilemma of where to play this guy. All the attributes so far suggest playing him as far up the field as possible. His pace, his dribbling and his shooting means that right wing and right forward are going to be, two really good options for this guy. But as you can see, plays a nice ball into Sessegnon, who hits it on the volley and scores. And he did get me a fair few assists in the 8 games that I played with him. And just generally his passing was very spot on, both long and short. He didn't give the ball away very often at all. Played some lovely through balls and lovely little 1-2s to create chances for himself and others. So it was a really nice addition onto a card that, many other sort of similar cards wouldn't probably have that. So it's a bonus feature to have such good passing on there, in my opinion. Another great sort of, pro that I haven't particularly touched on is his long shots. Now, he's always had pretty good long shots throughout all of his cards, and they are really good on this card as well. I didn't score too many of them, mainly because I played him quite high up the pitch, in that right forward position. But the other thing that I think suffers with his long shots a little bit is now that he's moved on to the right midfield, sort of right forward, the right hand side from the left wing, where his normal sort of cards have been before, is you can't really cut in with his good dribbling and just blast a shot. FIFA Ultimate Team in FIFA 13, there are some angles that pretty much result in a goal every single time when you maybe skill or just dribble past an opponent, cut in and hit B, and you're pretty much going to score every single time. On the right, doing it on his weak foot, even though he has got a pretty decent weak foot, I felt like all of the shots, the long shots, on his left foot, just sort of hit the target, and that was about it. They never felt like they were going to go in. So that's one thing from his sort of team of the season card, from his normal card, and his other inform card that I didn't like a little bit. But he still has got the long shots. Don't worry about that at all. I just found it that being on the right side, you won't get as many opportunities unless you really look for them, to actually use the great long shots and shot power that he does have. But, you're still going to score an awful lot of goals with this guy. You really are. There's not many weaknesses at all. He's so cheap. That's another great strength. He's got the 4-star skills, the 4-star weak foot, like I said before, and the long shot taker trait. The only sort of weakness is maybe that he's on the right midfielder, but that might be a positive for you. Depends on your team. But, obviously, poor heading is a slight con, but probably won't be something that you'll miss too much. The only real con that I could think of that's a proper sort of con is his team of the season is loads better and not too much more. I'd advise going out and buying that for if you are looking at Payet. Obviously, the only real reason to buy this card compared to his other ones is if you want him on the right hand side. Other than that, just like all his other cards, he is a fantastic player with great pace, great shooting, fantastic dribbling, great low centre of gravity, really hard to knock off the ball, fantastic passing, and just so many more, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, great dipping long shots. What more can you want? He really does have so much, and he's only around 60 to 70k on both consoles. So overall, a really good player. Like I said, I would suggest playing him at right wing or right forward because I think that's where you're going to get more out of him. Although he would do a great job with his good dribbling, good pace and fantastic passing at right midfield as well. But if you're not really bothered on what side you're playing him, I would suggest going out and buying his team of the season card because it's not too much more and you get a lot more out of it. So I hope you enjoyed the review, guys. As always, please hit like, subscribe and peace.